Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Imperial Diecast. Today we're going to be taking a look at another Boeing 767, a widely used wide-body plane, if you'll excuse the pun. So this is what the box looks like. You can see that we have the airline name at the top, and then of course we have here the Boeing 767-300ER written at the bottom, Herpa wings, and here is a picture of the actual plane itself, or the model I should say. Down here we have the Herpa catalog number 502726, and on the other sides doesn't really say much except at the back where we have got a wingspan of 47.57 meters, a length of 54.44, and a height of 15.85 meters. And now let's get this opened. Comes wrapped in this plastic packaging. And here is the model, the Boeing 767. The 767 is a jack-of-all-trades wide-body airliner that isn't as large as the 777, but still big enough for medium to long-range travel and able to seat more passengers than the narrow-body 757. And while the -300 variant has a range of 7,200 kilometers, the ER, extended range, increases it to 11,000. This also makes it the most popular 767 variant, with more orders placed than all other variants combined. This plane bears the, in my opinion, really cool yellow-white livery of Royal Brunei Airlines, the flag carrier of a small oil-rich monarchy located on the northern coast of Borneo Island. Now, Herpa never made a new generation version of this with scale-accurate landing gear, but they did make at least 2 different versions of this old generation Herpa, replacing the black window line with gray windows on this latest version, which I have. Let's take a closer look. So we're going to start as usual by the L1 door on the port side of this aircraft, and you can see that it has a little window and there's a door lever next to it. And then up here we have the flag of Brunei, which is a bit hard to see, but it's right there. And next to it, it says Royal Brunei. And then of course we have the window line, which starts here at the front, continues along the side of the aircraft. Over here we've got the 2 overwing emergency exits, and then back to the L2 door with another door lever next to it. And down here, we even have a little hatch, probably for the cargo, although it's supposed to be on the other side. There's unfortunately no registration, but now if we take a look at the vertical stabilizer, you can see that it has the really nice royal crest of Brunei, which, as you can see, includes a crescent, then a sort of umbrella type of parasol, and then 2 hands on either side. And now if we take a look at the horizontal stabilizers, you can see that they don't have much detail on them. And now if we take a look at the wing of the plane, this isn't a bare metal wing, but is instead painted in white, so the flaps, the slats, the air brakes and ailerons are not as clearly visible as when the wing would have been bare metal, but you can still see them. And now checking out the engines of the 767-300ER, these are supposed to be Pratt & Whitney 4056s. My Lanchile 767-300 had General Electric CF6s. I'm not sure if they look exactly the same or maybe there's a slight difference. But they look good. You can see the fan blade detailing, the silver leading edge, and the nacelles are dual colored with the black trim in the middle, which I really like. And now taking a look at the cockpit area, you can see that the cockpit windows are printed nicely. They're sharp and everything, however, they do not have any silver frames or something like that. But I think they get the job done and make the plane look good. And here's a look at the starboard section of the Boeing 767-300ER, and you can see that we have a cargo door painted on the aft section of the fuselage. So this model has cargo doors, but no registration. My Land Chile 767-300 had registration, but no cargo doors. It's always a hit or miss when it comes to these 25-year-old Herpa models, but the price was like €11.50 for this one, so I'm not really complaining. The wheels are the old clunky landing gear of old generation Herpas, and now if we take a look at the bottom of the plane, you can see that the paint again obscures some of the underwing detail, but they are there, including the trailing edge fairings. You can see it says Herpa written here, and then of course we have here 767-300 carved onto the aft fuselage, but it looks okay. And finally here you can see a comparison to another 767 variant, the 200, which is a shorter fuselage variant. And the planes look very similar to each other, but you can definitely tell that the 200 is shorter. So the 300 was basically an extension of the original design to accommodate more passengers, and then with the ER they also managed to extend the range. And that's one of the reasons why it became so popular. You can also see that the 200 has slightly different engines compared to the 300. And what engines they are, you'll find out in my review of the US Airways 767-200, which will be linked to at the end of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed my review of the 1/500 scale Boeing 767-300ER of Royal Brunei. If you're interested in more plane reviews, you'll find them over here. And as always, take care, have a wonderful day, and this is Imperial Diecast, signing out.